Scratch to Warcraft was created to be able to learn code by playing game, and not specifically Warcraft, any game. It's just that I love to try my bots and code and macro on Warcraft. So in those games, there is one that is called the Horde that is really close to World of Warcraft in terms of behavior, and it will only work on Firefox if you use my tool that send fake information to an application. And so here we go. Let me present you it, and let's try to use the code we did the other day in this game here. So the other day, what we did, we did install Python, and then we install the tool that allows Scratch to work. Then we downloaded my tool, Scratch to Warcraft over there, and we used it. And in Python bridge, you have integer to Warcraft. And this script, can take what we call arguments, saying, hey, at the start of the application, I will give you information that allow you to choose something. So if instead of launching integer to Warcraft here, you go in launch game, and here you can see we have some other game. So what we want to do is copy that and create one that is called launch horde .io, like this. Then we want to edit it. It's .io.bat. Don't forget to view, show, file extension on that. So now we want to edit it. And it look like this. It say, hey, can you go down from one folder to be in Python bridge? Then launch Python with the script over there, integer to warcraft.python, and look for the name World of Warcraft over there. You see, World of Warcraft. But us, we don't want to look World of Warcraft. We want to look about something that is called Firefox, and in it there is the horde.io. So we need to find that. So let's look at about the horde.io. Yep. Horde with a S. Like that. And then we set to pause when we finish, but he won't finish until we close it. So we can close that now. And we launched it. So he said, are you sure you want? Yes. And now what he does, he launch the application, and you can see that here he did found the horde here and the horde here, and you can see that one is running on Brave and the other one is running on Firefox. The one on Brave is this one, but it will not work. So I go in the website, I go on a character and I enter the world, and ta-da, we have a small character here, but it should not work on Brave, so we'll see. So I have my character here, I have my other character here, and I have my my Scratch to WoW running here, like this. So now let's go in the code of yesterday. So he is listening, like we said yesterday. He's listening to this port and to the classic port over there, set0, set3. So what we want to do is try if it works. So let's press play. And you can see that this one is working. So here, this one is not working because it's not Firefox, it's Brave, but this one is working. And ta-da! Yep. Sorry, I'm on a distant PC, and so I have some mouse problem. And now we have exactly the same code. So to remind yourself of what's happening, the only thing happening here is you give an integer and he will press or release a key. That's all. And so here when we say, hey, target this application here on this computer and press the key, but he doesn't press the key of the Windows application, of the windows, he pressed the target window, so this one. So you say this one, I want him to know that space is enter or tab is enter and stuff like that. So if you want to see if a game works, then we could, instead of firing here, we could make a code that go left, right, up, down. So let's do that. So I will save as here and store. I will call it ping if game compatible arrow like this dot py like this. So now we say, hey, target this PC, target this port. We want the key yup key left, key right, key up, key down. We want the key space, and we want the key enter like this. Okay. Yep. Do you want to use the use key tab equal true? And we say false. Like this, if I need to have tab, I can try tab. Use up key enter. False. Like that, if I need to try enter, I can try it, and if I need to use tab, like this, the power, I will remove it, because my aim is not to try MMORPG. My aim is try if the arrow of the game work, and space and enter, we know it will work. So even the enter and tab is too much. And so, yep. Okay, so what we want to do, use space, is to come here and say, hey, I want to press and release a key. So def press and release a key. And the idea is that, as you saw earlier, we did this method that say, hey, give me the PC, give me the application, give me the player and the key, and I will do the rest. Here, we just want something easy to try. So we just want to press and release this key. So we say, press this key here, and we say, hey, target the IP, the application, this player, this key, and you add 1000. Like that, you are not obliged to write all this fucking long line every time. You just can say, hey, press this key. So here, say, hey, press and release the key left, the right, the up, the down, and you wait a bit in between each other. Up. Time between moving equal 1, like this, and like that. You are not obliged to change it every time. Just do it once, like that. Ta-da! So we say, hey, can you move a bit to the left? And time between pressing. Between key tests. So ici, we want to change the number of time it press, and we want to change the number of time between it move. Like that. And the stuff is that yeah, it's good like this. There is a better way to do that, but yeah, it's good like this. It's good like this. So maybe what you want to do for readability is to say, hey, I just want to wait a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit, like that. and we say, hey, when we ask to wait a bit, we just say to time sleep the number of time between the key. Like this, you just can say, hey, wait a bit, like this. Now you want the right, the up, the down. See, if we want the space, if we want the tab, and if we want enter, the enter. Do I have, so why it's doing all that for me is because I pay €9 a month to use Copilot, and Copilot is trying to guess what I'm writing. And that's why it's proposing me stuff over there, if you are wondering why. So okay, so now we have a script who say, hey, I remove those because we don't need it anymore. Like that. We try to regroup the variable. So we say, hey, those are the variable here. Variable. Function. So it's what we can do. And here, main loop. So it's what we call a commentary, just to say, hey, from here to here, it is that and that and that. So that's the parameter function. And we did something here is to put number, but we don't, we are not sure it's the good number. So scratch to Warcraft here. And what we want is the arrow. Arrow, left arrow, it's this number. Left is this. Up is this one. Down is this one. And right is this one. Like that. Okay. Left, right, up, down. Space. It's here. Tab, it's 9. Yes. Enter is 13. And I think we are good to go. So now if I press play, it will send the information here, and it will send the information in here. And so technically when the game is launched, as you can see, it's working. Ah! And when you want to respond, I don't remember. I think it's tab. Ah, yeah, like this. It's not tab. It's just you need to be near the body. And ta-da! So now what did we do? We have Scratch to Warcraft that is not targeting Warcraft but Horde.io. So the application running on Windows that own the name Horde.io. And this application, we can send them input, and we did a script here to say, hey, target this PC where we are, target this application that know how to simulate keyboard, send it to every Windows because we have 0 here. 0 means everyone. And we will use those key that is in the grammar of Scratch to WoW. So you see Scratch to Warcraft that is in this lexical in here. So we say, hey, here is the number you need to press. Then we say, hey, here is how you send through the network to him the instruction of pressing there. Then we say, hey, it's fun, but it's very long to write, so I would prefer just to say, hey, press that and do the rest. And so we say, hey, display what I'm pressing with this, print this text, then this text. then send to the PC, the application and the player, the key we are asking, and then you do the same but plus 1000, like, because in the grammar 1000 mean press and 2000 mean release. And so now we have the press and release that is easy. We have the wait a bit who say, hey, wait a bit. And now we have a loop who say, hey, left, wait a bit, right, left a bit, up, wait a bit, down, wait a bit, etc., etc. So now that we did that, it's the end of the video. Because you know that everything we will learn on the World of Warcraft part is applicable here. So if you wonder, can we multi-box in those games? Let's try. New private windows. Yes. hard.io. Sign up. Login. I will use my address. Yup. Like that. I have my double authentication. So yes, it's me. So I take an hatcher. And now it's not working. For a simple... Oh, it's working? Okay, so to the question I was asking myself, can I multi-box with Firefox? No. Nope. Apparently not. So when you send the information to the ORD, yes, it's sending to Firefox, and Firefox send to the focus window. So if you want to do multi-boxing with this game, you will have to you will need several PC or several virtual machine to use this technique. So you can't multi-box in Firefox. Okay, good to know. So now that you know that what we learned in Python and what we will learn in Unity is applicable to the ORD, I propose, before going in Unity, to check a bit what kind of game supports or not this kind of hacking. And so yeah, end of the video. Hope you like it. Hope you find a game where you will have some fun to try all that. And the next one is 10-second Ninja, because I know it's work on it. And so yeah, better code be with you. See you in the next video. Bye.